Good afternoon, everybody. How are we to do today? Happy Tuesday. I've had one of those days. Yes, it's not been good. I had to go food shopping this morning. Yeah. If you've been food shopping lately, then you probably know what I'm on about. It's like they've all forgotten about the 2 meter rule and keep your distance and be nice to mankind. So let's get on with this anyway. Let's not dwell on me going food shopping, but as I said, that's what I couldn't think of any other caption to put on, so I just thought one of those days, because that's what it's been for me today, one of those days. So let's see if this iPad is going to play ball for me, because if not, it's definitely going to be one of those days. So if you have seen me before, or if you haven't seen me before, let me just see if I can find myself quickly. Right, we think we are getting there. Okay. So while this is loading up, so my name is Pauline Rogers and I am the face behind Beauty for You. So if you are catching me on the replay, and you'll notice the replay because you won't have that live in the top corner, then please put hashtag replay or hashtag hi or hashtag newbie to let me know that you have checked into my video, and stick around, see if you find me of value. And if you do, press anywhere on the screen, anywhere on the screen, like the page, follow, send me a friend request if you like. And if you really enjoyed this, if you would sprinkle me around, I would really appreciate it. Put sprinkle in the comments so I can come back and thank you personally for sprinkling me, and I can talk to you about possibly setting you up an awards link for you to try and get yourself some free product credit. So let's see if we can get this tablet to do what I want it to do. So I am just starting to calm down. I have already put my primer on. I put my hydrating primer on, so I've already done that because I've just had, which you can probably tell by my face, I've just had a hot flush because this warm weather is causing havoc with my menopause, to say the least, which is not fun. But so I've already put my primer on. So while that is doing its job to close my pores and smooth out my skin and get it all prepared, ready for the foundation, we'll just do a few sprinkling. So as I said, if you're one of my regulars and you're watching me on the replay or you're watching me live now, if you could sprinkle me, then please sprinkle me about. And if you can put sprinkle in the comments, I'd come back and say thank you to you as well, guys, because I do appreciate it when you guys help me by sprinkling my video around so that my business gets out there, because it's great. Okay, let's just see now whether we can, she says, hopefully, sprinkle to a few groups if it's going to let me. You gonna let me? I'm gonna load them up. So we want possibly that one. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. They always are scattered around. I come here every day and you still feel you have to scatter me to the four corners of my list. Why? So bear with me. I try and do this as quick as possible, but as always, my places I want to sprinkle to are not showing up. So bear with me, guys. As I said, if you can sprinkle me around, I would very much appreciate you doing so as well. What else can we do? What else can we do? Let's see. That one. And we'll do that one. That's all it's going to allow me to do anyway. It's now just blocked out at me. That's fine. Okay. Hi Sherry, how are you? Thank you for watching. Right, so as I said, I've done my primer because we all know it's a crime not to prime. I've also done my Urology because my Urology really does help my skin, guys. You know, we should all love our skin. So I always do my cleanser, my serum, my day cream, and then I come and put my makeup on, and at night time I take it all off, and then I cleanse and I do my night cream, serum and night cream, because at the end of the day we want to love the skin that we're in. Now I am going to use liquid foundation again today, just the fact because I don't want a full I don't really want to put a full coverage on. So if you want a full coverage, if you've got a lot of goodness that you want to cover up, then you're going to want our foundation stick, guys. Now we are a bit limited for stock in the UK, but it's okay in our American markets and some of the other markets. So if you are watching me far and wide, then you should be able to get your hands on our foundation. But remember, guys, we have a 15% discount at the checkout up until the till the 1st of June. So come midnight, 31st of May, you've got to get your bundles that you want to pick, or if I've sent you a link, you've got until midnight the 31st to use it. Otherwise, you'll lose that 15% discount. If I've sent you a link, it may not show the discount straight away, but add to cart, and then it will show you the discount of those items, because they'll be crossed out, and then there'll be a discount beside each of the items as it totals it up for you. So you have got your 15% discount. I think it's 63 in UK, and I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's about $88. If you're over $88 in your shopping cart, you are going to get 15% discount at the checkout. So we're not using the stick foundation today. We are going to go back on with Organza, my liquid foundation. And we're going to use my brow palette as always. We are going to use, I've fallen in love with this again. We are going to use our Beachfront bronzer, because I like to bronze, as you know. I'm going to use my brow palette in blonde. So I have done a list. I'm not sure whether I can actually, let's see if I can get my comments up. Get my comments up. Yeah. Let me see if I can tag this list for you. See if I can post this and then see if I can pin it. If it'll let me pin. I don't know if it's going to. Probably because it's not posted yet, I'm not sure. You should have done. Pin comment. Okay, right, so I've put the list of the products I'm using. I've now pinned to the bottom of the screen for you guys. So all you've got to do is click on that. It will take you to the shopping cart, and you can add and remove what you don't want, and then go straight to the checkout. As I said, anything over £63 or $88 I think it is, you're going to get an instant saving of 15% at the checkout. So as I said, we're going to use the brow palette. So this is all listed in there. The only thing I haven't listed in there will be my lip. I'm going to use a gloss, but unfortunately, guys, these have all gone. But all the other lipsticks that I've got as well, none of them are in stock at the moment. So I thought it wasn't really fair using a lipstick that you can't really get your hands on at the moment, because we are short of stock. And I have made up this palette, which I am going to use. So we are starting from the top. We have got Optimistic, which is a metallic ivory. We have got Impish, which is a matte dark peach. We have got Alive, which is a bright golden shimmer. And then we've got Astute, which is the colour I used yesterday, but I kept calling it Gingerly. Silly me, because it wasn't gingy. Astute again, as I'm going to use that as my transition colour. So they are the four colours I'm going to use. I've never put these four colours together, so this is going to be new for both of us. So let's get our foundation on. As I said, with our Urology range, guys, if you want to find out what skincare you need for your skin, I can send you over the Urology quiz, which will tell you what your skin type is, and it will also tell you by answering a few lifestyle questions. Not too hard to do, guys. If you need any help, I can help you, to find out what you need to target on your skin. So if you've got fine lines and wrinkles, or you've got very dry skin or very oily skin, then you can pick your boosters, because our Urology range, guys, has over 44,000 combinations, so no two people are going to have the same Uology. So if you've seen my other videos before, you have seen how the Uology is actually tailored to you. Now everything we sell has a love it guarantee, guys. So you've got 14 days to get and use your products, and if you're not happy for whatever reason, you can have a full refund with up to 14 days or a credit refund up to 90 days. So you're never going to be stuck with anything. So you can always try something, and if you're not happy with it, you can send it back. So, you know, that's one thing I love about this company, because nowhere else have I ever come across that you can use a foundation, whether it's a liquid or a stick or the spray foundation or whatever. You can use it, try it, and if you don't like it, you can send it back for a full refund in 14 days. You can't do that in a drugstore, because once something like this you've opened, you can't. In fact, I had because I'm a nail techie, for those of you who don't know me, I had a client tell me about a year ago, I think it was, just after I started Younique, that she said she went into Debenhams and she had a colour match done in their shop under their shop lights, and she bought the foundation, she took it home, she put it on, totally wrong colour. She went back, she told them it wasn't a colour match, and they would not even swap it for her or give her a refund. Yeah. You don't have that problem with this company, guys. Everything comes with our love it guarantee. And the other thing as well, which I always love, and I'm going to mention it every time I come on live, is the fact that everything you buy from us, you are helping survivors of child, adolescent sexual abuse. So every product, 10% of this product, if you bought the Kabuki brush, 10% of this one, 10% of our 4D, which I've got here warming up. Every item that you put in your shopping cart, 10% of every single item is going to the foundation to help survivors of child and adolescent sexual abuse. We have Defend the Innocent, because we want to protect our children from it ever happening to them as well. So it's a worthy cause, guys. So you know that everything you are doing, you are helping, you are saving yourself money, you're getting a good product, and you know it's not just filling a fat cat's wallet, basically. And as I said, everything we sell comes with a love it guarantee. So you've got up to 14 days for a full refund. I think it's up to 30 days for a part refund, or 90 days for a credit refund. So you are never ever going to be stuck with anything that you do not want. Don't like it, you can send it back. Now, while I've been talking to you about that, look at that coverage, guys. I was quite red and flustered a minute ago with my hot flush. Now look at me. I love it. So, and with the Kabuki brush, now this baby comes back in stock on Friday. I also mentioned yesterday on my live that our brightening mask and our hydrating mask comes back on Friday. So if you want to be on my pre-order list for them, guys, please just put Kabuki brush or brush in the comments, or mask in the comments, so that I can come back and I can message you after this live and sort that out for you and get you on my pre-order list for this Friday. Sorry, next Friday, this Friday, because they come back in stock. So that's my foundation done, guys. So hydrating primer, liquid foundation in organza, and our Kabuki brush, and that's my face basic done. Now I am going to use my bronzer in a minute, but I am going to put my eyebrows on first. So I'm just going to find my eyebrow brush with the spoolie on the end. So I'm just going to give my eyebrows a little brush up. Now, as I said, like I did yesterday, I'm not doing all my brows because they are quite bushy, because I've been trying to grow my eyebrows, because being fair-haired, my eyebrows are just sparse. So I've been using our lash serum on my lashes and on my eyebrows, and now my eyebrows are so bushy, they want threading, or I need to sit here and pluck them out, but I don't know if I've got the courage to do that. So I'm not going to highlight all my brow, I'm only going to highlight so that you can see on camera where my eyebrows are. I did see one of our other unique presenters shave part of her eyebrow off just so that she could go up higher, so because she's got a bit of a hooded eye, so she can give herself more space for her eyeshadow. Oh, I don't think I'm brave enough to shave my eyebrows off. As I say, it's taken me so long to grow to get them where they are. I don't think I want to just suddenly whop them off with a blading or razor or waxing or whatever. But can you see how quick and easy that was to highlight my brows so that you can see my eyebrows, and I can see them now, because I did go out shopping with no makeup on, because the one good thing about Uology, guys, well, I feel now that I use my Uology, is I'm happy in my skin. So makeup or no makeup, I feel I can go out natural with nothing on my face, no BB cream, no foundation, nada, because I'm happy with my skin. That has taken a long time to be that confident about my skin in any situation, but because I did suffer very badly from very dry skin that got very dry, very puffy, especially around this area and my cheeks. Since using Eology, my skin has never been as good as it is now, and I love it. So I will always use my Eology now. I will never stop using it, because I hunted around for a good skincare because of my, as I said, with my dry skin, and even doctor's prescription didn't help to help calm my skin down, but Uology really has worked, and I love it, and I've been using it now for over a year. And the good thing is, guys, you can now get Uology on a monthly subscription, so you can have it come once a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You're going to save yourself on postage, and you're going to save yourself discount as well by buying it on subscription, because it will be cheaper than buying it straight off the website. So if you want to take our Uology quiz, just put quiz in the bottom, in the comment, and I will get back to you, and we'll talk to you about your Skinology. Because at the end of the day, if you want to put makeup on your face, you want a good foundation underneath, and that is the secret sauce. You know, I have so many people say to me, oh, I want to cover this up, I want to cover that up. But at the end of the day, if your skin is not good underneath, a lot of makeup is not, or makeup is not going to help give you that flawless look that you're looking for if your skin game is a 2 and you want your makeup to be a 10. Right, so I've got a little bit of the Beach Front Bronzer, which I am now going to highlight on my cheeks. Because I put the liquid foundation on, it has given me a one colour all over, so I just want to put defining features back in. So I've just given myself my cheekbones. I'm going to go under my chin and down my neck under my chin, because that will give me a bit more of a chiseled out look on my chin, so I don't look I've got a million chins. And because I've got my hair back, I am going to sweep across right on the top of my forehead. So this is basically my way of lazy contouring, basically. So the easiest way to do it is to go over there and then go a 3 and an E. That's simple, guys, to remember it. 3 and an E, and you've got your contouring done. The only thing I would say is when you do it, just make sure that you use a brush, nice and fluffy, so that you can blend it in, so you don't have any harsh lines, because you don't want any harsh lines. You just want to see it sort of like ombre into your foundation like that. So I think you'll agree that looks pretty good. So as I said, all these are in that link that I've pinned for you guys. As I said, no obligation. Click on that. It won't take you to the checkout. It just takes you to that link. Anything you don't want, just remove it, and then you can just add it to your cart, and then do your, if you've never shopped with me before, you make yourself an account, and then you go to checkout, and then that 15% will come off at the checkout for you without any problem at all. And if you are shopping with that link and you're not in the UK, make sure you swap it to the flag to your market so that you get your currency. Okay, so that was an easy way of just doing my basic face, which I love. It's really nice. So now we're going to go on and we're going to use these 4 colours that I've made up. So if you're just popping on, these are the colours that I have just thrown together. This palette and the 4 eyeshadows are in that link as well, guys. You do get one of these with another set of sort of like nudish colours in our beauty box, guys, because I bang on about this beauty box all the time, because our beauty box is £69 or $99 for over $350 or $455 retail of products in that, and you're going to get that saving on your website of 20 to 25% for everything you buy after you've got yourself the box. You are going to get an extra £20 or $25 voucher to spend the moment you sign up to buy anything else with. You're going to get awards link set up for you with 100 points on it already for you. Take that to 200 points to qualify, and you're going to get more product credit, you know, and all that for $69 or $99, and it's just a one-off payment, guys. You don't have to pay any more. There's no hidden fees or autofill or anything like that. That is just a one-off payment. So it's, you know, really is a bargain. It's 80% of makeup saving in that box, guys. And if you've seen that box is huge. I've shown you so many times. I seem to have lost my brushes. I want that one, and we'll have them too, I think. Okay, so I'm going to use my fluffy brush, and I kept calling this gingerly yesterday, so I did correct it on. If you went back and watched my live yesterday, I did put a little comment on there saying no, it wasn't gingerly, it was a suit. I don't know why I kept calling it gingerly. Mine wasn't playing tricks on me. So we're going to use a suit, which is a tanned matte brown for our transition. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that on my brush, tap off the excess, use my mirror, and I'm just going to go in my transition area just to give me some colour. I do love this colour. This colour is absolutely gorgeous. So it's a colour that you can wear all the time, because it's a nice nude that you can wear that will just give you a little bit of colour in the summer months when you don't want to wear so much eyeshadow. Now if you've got a hooded eye, so that means that you've got this overhang so you can't see your eyelid or your crease so easy, go a little bit higher in your transition so that when you look ahead you can still see that colour, because when you've got a hooded eye, you know, you do lose your eyelid and your crease, so you just go a little bit higher just to have it so that it's shown. But that is a tan. How quick that was. So that's the tan. Then we're going to use this colour here, which looks scary, I'm not going to lie. Now that is called Alive, which is a bright, no, hold on, Impish, sorry, Impish, which is a matte dark peach. Now I'm going to put that in my crease and in my corner. So I'm going to use my short crease brush, and again I'm going to put a little bit on the brush because look how much it's pigmented. Now if you want your colours to pop even more, then you need our eye primer, because that will actually make your colours more vibrant. Hi Lucy, how are you? So I'm just going to go on with Impish in my crease and down in this outer corner. I'm just going to work that in for a second. How are you, hon? You enjoying the warm weather, or is it giving you problems? Why is it one of those days? I had to go shopping today, Lucy, and I don't know what it is with people, whether it's to do with the weather or what it is, I don't know. But, you know, people are not abiding by the 2 metre rule. When I was in the supermarket, you know, they've got arrows on the floor for you to follow so you keep out of each other's way. People were walking the wrong way, and I stopped near a shelf to get something off the shelf, and somebody almost brushed past my nose to reach for something off the shelf right in front of me. So yeah, one of those days. I hate going food shopping. I hate it because nobody seems to care or take any consideration. I'm not bad. I have a few issues. Had to go out for hours. Docs at the weekend. Oh, you're at your nan's, are you? Oh, that's good, Lucy. Yeah, you probably. So you're not feeling very well then, Lucy. You had a flare up. So I'm just using Impish, as you can see, just in that outer. And again, I'm not using very much because these are very highly pigmented. As I said, if you want them more to pop, then you need to use our eye primer. Because what our eye primer will do, guys, it will actually hold your eyeshadow on all day as well. But it also shows their true vibrant colours. So this is going to be a little bit more pastely because I've not used an eye primer. I know, it's crazy. It is crazy, Lucy. Did I read that wrong? Sorry. No, I'm gonna get in. Oh, right, sorry. You're going for a nap. Oh, right, okay. I haven't got my glasses on. Sorry. Yeah, I know. People just don't abide by the rules. It's like, you know, well, to be honest, you know, I'm on a seaside. I'm on a coastline. The amount of people who have flocked to the beach yesterday, and you know, it's just crazy. You know, it's like they've all forgotten that we're on a lockdown, really. You know, we hear on the radio saying stay at home as much as possible, and yet people seem to be doing the blooming opposite. I just don't understand it. But, you know, hey ho, I've done my week. I've done my shopping. I don't need to step out my front door now for at least 8 days now. So I shall just let the world get on with it, and I shall just stay in my little world with my children and just carry on working my business and leave them to it. But it's very hard with people who suffer from anxiety like myself, who just, you know, can't cope with this, you know, people just not obeying by the rules, really. So as you can see, Impish, I've just worked it in my crease and in that corner. And then I'm going to use, now I think it looks a bit green on screen to you, but it's actually a bright golden shimmer. I'll just check that because I think that's what I did put in there. I'm pretty sure that's what I put in there. Yep, Alive. So that's Alive. I don't know whether you can see that it's actually a bright gold. So that's what I'm going to use on my eyelids. So I am just going to get a clean brush, if I can find one, because I've been naughty and I haven't cleaned my previous brushes. Right, I'm going to have to clean a brush, aren't I? Ooh, or have I got a brush I can use? Can you use that one? Yeah, we can use that one. Okay, so we're going to go in with Alive. Now, Alive is a metallic. No, I tell a lie, it's a shimmer. So we're don't want to get too much fallout. So again, I'm just going to get my brush. So hopefully you can see that on there. And then we are going to put this on our eyelids. But we're not going to go right in that corner where we've just worked that Impish. We're just going to go almost to it, but not quite. We're just going to focus mainly on the middle to inner corner. So hopefully, guys, you can see that okay. But as I said, if you're just popping on and you've not seen me before, my name is Pauline Rogers and I am the face behind Beauty For You. So if you are new, please put hashtag newbie. Come and say hi. Let me know where you are watching me from, because I do love to know how far and wide these get out. And if you stick around and you find me of value, then please press anywhere on the screen. Press follow, like the page, send me a friend's request if you like. And if you can sprinkle my video around, I would be very appreciated as well if you would do that for me. And if you do, come back and say sprinkled so that I can come back and thank you personally for sprinkling me and talk about setting up an awards link so that you can get yourself hopefully some free product credit. So as you can see, I've put Alive on my eyelids like that, so hopefully you can see that. Can you see that okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can see that okay, guys. So that is our colour Alive, which is a bright golden shimmer, and then we can just go back in again with Impish and we can just basically darken. Thanks, Lucy. So we can just darken this outer edge up with Impish and give that a really good blend in there. So these colours really do look like they really go nice together. I'm actually loving these colours actually, guys, so hopefully you are too. But as I said, I've done the link to all the products I'm using, so you only have to click on that link, have a look, take out what you don't want, and if your order is over £63 or $88 I think it is, then you will get an automatic discount of 15% at the checkout. So I'm just going to darken that up a little bit like that, and then I'll just get my blending brush, just soften that up again like that. What do you think, guys? Does that look nice? I'm in love with these. I'm in love. I'm in love. Right, so then we've got our final colour, which is one of my favourites, Optimistic. Now Optimistic is a metallic, it is an ivory, but we're going to use very little of it, guys, because obviously we don't want to have too much of the ivory. Now you have to be careful when you use this one because it does have a lot of fallout, so make sure you tap your brush off. Now I'm just going to put a little bit up here under my arch of my brow, just to lighten that up a little bit. So hopefully you can see that, which I think you should, because it will shimmer because it's a metallic. And then I'm just going to get a little dab, and I'm just going to dab a little bit right in the corner of my eyes where I have just put Alive, like so. So that has just basically lightened that up. What do you think, guys? Does that look good? I love it. Not the sort of colours I would have provided together, but you know what? I'm loving it. I'm glad I've done it. Okay, so for all of you who've just popped on and want to know what colours we are using, so we have used Absolute as my transition. We have used Impish in my outer and crease area. We have used Alive, which is on my eyelids, but not all the way over into the corner. And then we use Optimistic under my brow and right in the corner. So hopefully, guys, those 4 colours you can see on my eyes. So they're the colours that we have used. Exactly, Lucy. Yeah, have a random of colours. Yeah. Thank you, Lucy. That's good. I'm glad you like them. As I said, the only thing is with the shimmer and the metallic, you've got to be careful because you do get some fallout. Because being a shimmer and being a metallic, they do have a little bit of fallout. So you may want to put your foundation on afterwards, or just like I'm doing here, got some foundation on your brush still and just have a little bit of a clean up. But I've done pretty good actually. I didn't get as much fallout as I thought. Okay, so that's the eye look done, guys. As I said, I'll just recap for those of you who've just popped on. We have done hydrating primer with Organza liquid foundation, and I have used our beachfront bronzer to give me just a lazy contour, really, just to give me a bit more colour, so I don't look really washed out. I look like I've been kissed by the sun. It's another way of using it, I suppose. And then we have used the eyebrow palette, which is my favourite, in blonde, and we've just used this one here, which is the lightest of the browns, just to highlight my eyebrows where they are. And then we've used a palette that I've made up, these 4 colours, which is Absolute, Alive, Impish and Optimistic. As I said, they're all in the link down below. I just answered your foundation question, did I, Lucy? Yeah, I'm using liquid organza because I love the smell of this stuff, and because I want a light coverage. Because I don't know whether you actually went back and saw any of my lives from last week, Lucy. But I was talking about our spray foundation, so hopefully you did see that live. But if you didn't, it's fine. I was saying about getting on the pre-order list for our spray foundation, because that went live at 5 p.m. Friday night. 21 minutes later, sold out. That is going to be a record for our spray foundation flying out. It is coming back, as far as I know, on the 18th or 19th of June. So if you want to get on my pre-order list for our spray foundation, guys, then please put spray foundation in the comments as well, because I will get you on my pre-order list and I will do my hardest to get your spray foundation for you, because it went like berserk. We do have our brightening mask and our hydrating mask coming back this Friday, and our kabuki brush. So if you want to get on our pre-order list for them, guys, then put brush or mask in the comments and I will come back to you, because again, I'll get you on the pre-order list, because they are going to fly out again, because our exfoliating mask and our perfecting mask, as far as I know, will not be back until possibly October, the earliest. Yeah, it did, Lucy. No, some of them didn't get all their orders for their customers. No, they didn't, because it was a queuing system. They queued up, they put the stuff in their basket. By the time they got to checkout, that shade had gone, that shade had gone, that shade had gone, and we were only limited to buying 2 shades of the same in any one order. So a lot of our presenters who had, say, 3 or 4 organzas, they had to break it up in several orders because we were only allowed 2 of the same colour in any one order. But yeah, that is going to be a record. But no, a lot of our presenters didn't even get their customers. In fact, they given them a refund, or they've put them back on to the next pre-order list. So yes, it was absolutely manic. So yeah, but yeah, I was shocked how quick it went, but it flew off the shelves. We knew it was going to go fast, but we didn't know it was going to be 21 minutes. That was just a record, to say the least. Right. Yeah, they do. Yep. Yeah, they do. But, the thing is, we are in a pandemic, and the company is doing its hardest to get the products to the distributors, to the warehouses, out for shipping. And, they've done that. They've been working ever so hard since the lockdown, really. And we've been lucky, because none of our orders have really taken that long to be shipped and everything. Now things are starting to slow down, because obviously things are now catching up with us. So as I said, if I've got ladies on here who have actually ordered the beauty box from me, who haven't received their beauty box, guys, they usually take about 5 to 7 days. They are taking up to 2 weeks to get their beauty box, because again, it's getting them shipped over. And obviously, because I was actually shocked, because Younique done a relaunch in April the 1st called Younique 2.0. Since April, the last time I checked in with my uplines in our groups, we had sold over 100,000 beauty box since the 1st of April. It's just crazy. It is such a good deal. It is such a good makeup box, with all the benefits of getting that without having to run it as a business as well, that we have sold so many that we're struggling to keep up with demand. But they are doing it. It's just things are taking a little bit longer to get out. But they are working on it. They are doing it, and they are working on it. Right, let's get on with my eyelashes. So I can't show you the primer, even though I want to, because it's still out of stock, guys. It's not going to come back until, I think it's July, I think it says on our site. So it's no point in me showing how amazing our primer is, because you can't get hold of it at the moment, guys. So I won't tease you by showing you the primer. So I will just go straight on with our 4D. So if you've seen the 4D, it is amazing. I love it. In fact, I use it all the time. Now, if you have watched me use the 4D before, you know that I pull it out and I scrape everything off. This tube is now getting to the point where I don't need to actually scrape any off. I can just pull it straight out and use the wand as it is. So I've probably got about a week to 10 days left before I have to ditch this one and get my new one out, because we do know, if you've heard me before, that we should not use our mascara for more than 3 months if we use it more than 4 or 5 times a week, because the bacteria that's growing in here, we don't want to be using that 3, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, because that can give us eye infections. And never pump your mascara, no matter whose brand it is, because you don't want to pump air in there and dry your mascara out. They are constantly changing the contents of the beauty box, aren't they? And that's what can't putting me. Oh, that's what's putting you off, is it, Lucy? What is it you're actually after the most in the beauty box? I know a lot of it's subject to change. As far as I know, they have reverted back to what was originally in the box at the beginning of May, which was the hydrating face mask and wipes and toner spritz. You still get a quad palette with the 4 colours in and 2 of our lipsticks. I think you got the Omblance and the Splash. But if there's anything particular in actual particular you want, Lucy, that you feel is not going to be in the beauty box, let me know and we'll see what we can sort out for you. Because I said, at the moment we've got a 15% discount on our website until the end of the month, so you might be able to get what you want that may not be in the box, and then maybe in a couple of months, when things settle down again, you might be able to get the beauty box if you've got all the other bits, and then you get all the benefits. Let me know. Let me know. Right, so if you haven't seen me use the 4D before and you are aware of extensions or false eyelashes, this is going to give you thicker, fuller lashes. I'm going to come in close because I just want to show you guys with my eyes shut. You can see my eyelashes are itty bitty little lashes, and my lashes are like the hair on my head. They're very fine, they're very thin. They are a lot better now than they were probably about 6-7 months now, because I use the lash serum morning and night on my lashes. So it has increased the volume of my lashes, it has increased the length of my lashes, it has made my eyebrows bushy, because I put it on my eyebrows every day to try and give myself more bushy eyebrows, because being fair haired, again, my eyebrows were very sparse. Now to a point where I need to sort them out because they've just gone haywire. I need to get them threaded. So if you want to grow your lashes or you want to grow your eyebrows, then get our lash serum. You can get our lash serum and you can get our 4D as a pair. When we get our primer back in, you can get them as a duo, because you can get the primer as well. But at the moment, these are still available, but not, unfortunately, not the primer. So we're going to go on with the 4D. As I said, normally I pull it out and I scrape everything off, but I don't need to because it's getting quite low, this tube now. But when you first put it out, you are going to want to wipe off all the excess, because if you don't, if you've got very short, fine lashes like myself, then you're going to flood your eyelashes too quick, and then you're going to say it's clumping or it's not going to go on right. So the less you have on the wand, the better results you'll get, because then you can just build the layers up rather than have a thick layer to start with. So as you can see, one side of the wand is short, the other side is long. That's what's going to give you the length and volume. So this is how I put my 4D on. There is a technique that you're supposed to wiggle and rotate the wand. I can't do that, so this is how I do it. I just wiggle and basically blink most of the time into the wand. So if I go quiet, I do apologise, it's because I don't want to poke my eye out. So I'm just going to give a little winkle and I blink, and that just gets every little one of my eyelashes right close to my root, coated with the 4D, and then I can start to build. Now this is a fibre infused mascara, so it's going, each time you go over your eyelashes, the fibres are going to lock onto each other, which is going to give you the length, it's going to give you the volume. It is splash proof, not waterproof, guys, but you can go over with our waterproof Epic if you want it waterproof. But this is going to give you thicker, longer lashes. As I said, it's totally buildable. Now this came out last year in May, so it's been out over a year now. It has won an award for the fastest selling out launch of a new product. When it came out, it basically broke our internet because we sold out within 2 hours of it launching. It then came back in restock and sold out again, but then we managed to get our stock levels up, and lucky enough this baby has never gone out of stock since. But we have sold millions of 4Ds worldwide. So as you can see, you just build it up, curl your lashes around that wand. If you can't rotate the wand completely, then blink one side into the wand and then rotate it and then blink into the other side, if that's how you can roll. I'm going to show you, can you see the difference now? Hope you can see what I can see. So as I said, this is totally buildable and it's going to give you longer lashes. Now I am going to dip it back in, as I said, because this tube is now getting low. So what I do is I go all the way down like I'm finished, and then I go back all the way back out again, and then I pull it out, and then it's all reloaded back up for me again, because you don't want to pump the mascara, because as I said, you're pushing the bacteria down into that tube to sit there and breed, and you're also pumping air into your mascara. And when it's a, get rid of that lump on there, when you've got a non-drying formula like this one is, you don't want to be pumping the tube, because then you're going to dry it out, and then you're going to say, well, that's no good because that's just dried out on me. But you don't want to do that. Now you can, if you want to, go over your eyelashes first with our Epic and then put our 4D on if you wanted to. But personally, I just go straight on with the 4D. And if you do get anything on your eyelid, like I've just done, if you've got a spoolie, you can just gently get it off like that, so you don't mess up your eye makeup. Because I am mucky when it comes to putting mascara on. Now, the only difference I would say about our 4D and our Epic is, I would say our Epic you can put on reasonably fast and get out the door. I just feel when you use our 4D, you want to have time to play with it, guys. You want to be able to have time to play around with it, because it gives you that chance to get your technique on how to apply your mascara, because we all do it differently. Some of us do it almost cack-handed like I do when I do this eye. I'm just tickling my lower lashes with the 4D, because I don't really want them looking very, very long. I just want them there a little bit. And then all I do, so I'm going to put that down there. Now I'm just going to use my lash comb. So if you've seen me before, you've seen me do this loads of times. I like to just use my lash comb and push my lashes up from the root, because as I've explained, my hair on my head is very flat, very thin and lifeless. And I feel my eyelashes, because they're small and thin, they seem to be quite straight as well. I don't have that natural curl that some people have on their lashes. So I like to use my lash comb in between, just so that I can give my lashes a little bit more of a lift. And then when I go in with my next coat, I only go halfway across the lash now, from the root, from the middle to the ends. And then I start to push up and rotate that wand to basically give me my longer lashes. But as I said, you can put as many layers as you want. There is no rule that you can only have to put 2 layers on or 3 layers on. This is totally buildable, guys. You just build it up without poking yourself in the eye, to get the desired look that you want. So as I said, if you are a lady who wears extensions and has to go, when we go back, sit in a chair for however long it takes to have extensions put on, then if you don't want that, I just poke myself in the eye. I've just made myself blink and I just made myself got mascara on my face. Won't have to sit in a chair and get extensions put on, guys, because you can do it in a one-step fibre mascara without having to sit and pay and have extensions put on. And if you do wear false eyelashes, if you don't want to spend time gluing and getting them to stick, or like the magnetic ones, having to draw the liner for the magnetic ones to stick to, if you don't want to go through all that hassle, then give R4D a go. So you can see that's just a couple. Look at the difference in my eyelashes now when I close my eyes and to the side. And if I look up, can you see the difference? I really hope you can see the difference, because what I see no lashes to lashes, and I really hope you can see that too. And then I'm just going to do the final coat, and I'm basically just going to blink just the tips of my lashes into that mascara to make them look a bit more wispier on the very ends. So as I said, this is totally buildable, guys. Play with it, have fun with it. But as I said, everything comes with a love it guarantee, guys. So try R4D, and for whatever reason, if you don't like it, you can send it back 14 days for a full cash refund. It is that easy, really. You've got nothing to lose but great lashes to gain. I'm just going to give these a final last push up from the root. Now I know I could probably use a lash curler. You're probably sitting there screaming at me, those who use lash curlers, going, just use a lash curler, use a lash curler. But to be honest, I don't like lash curlers. They look like torture. And I'm always frightened I'm going to snap my lashes off, so I won't. So that is now my eyelashes done. So I really hope you can see them. I know when I look up, you don't actually see as easy as some people, because I've got a little bit of a hood. So I have to sort of stretch my eyebrows up and then look up like that. But you don't see my lashes fully, but hopefully you can see. But as I said, if you've got teeny little eyelashes like me, you've got nothing to lose, guys. You can get your eyelashes looking like this. Amazing. Really is amazing. Right, and then we're just going to finish off. I'm just going to put a lip gloss on. I'm not really going to say too much about the lip gloss, because as I said, I don't even think our lip glosses are even left in stock, because if you have been following me a while, you would know a lot of our products are retiring, because we have 15 new products coming out, one starting next month. There might even be 2 next month, I'm not sure how many. So that is my entire look, guys. As I said, everything I've used apart from my lip is in that link that I've pinned at the bottom. So for anyone who's just popping on, I'll just recap what I've used. So we have used our hydrating primer, because it's a crime not to prime, and priming will help close your pores. It will fine out your fine lines, and it will prepare your skin ready for your foundation to sit on your skin and not dry into your skin and look like a dry desert, because that's the last look we want when we've got foundation on. Then I've used Organza liquid foundation. So if you need a colour match because you don't know what colour you are for your foundation, put match in the comments, guys, and I will come back and colour match you. It doesn't take long to colour match. It's quite easy to do, guys. I only need a selfie of you standing in front of your window with natural light, no makeup on, no sunlight directly on your face, just the natural light at the window for me to be able to do a colour match for you. Then we've gone on and we have used our brow palette in blonde to put my brows on. We have contoured to give me a bronze look with our beachfront bronzer, which these are still available, guys. We still have these in the blusher and in the highlighter as well. These are still available on the website, so I've used that. And then we have done the 4 colours that are on my eyes, which are coming closer so you can see those colours as well. And we have used a palette that I have made up where we have Azout which is a matte tan. We have Alive, which is a bright gold shimmer. We have Impish, which is a matte dark peach. And we have Optimistic, which is a metallic ivory. And that is what I've used on my eyes for the colours, guys. So if you like what I've done, and as I say, if you like it, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, let me know that you like what we've done. As I said, everything is linked in that link. As I said, go to that, you can press on that link. It will take you to the cart. Take out what you don't want. If you want it all, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. There's no obligation, guys. Even if you just want to check out the link and see what they are, you can check it out and there's no obligation to buy. As I said, anything you don't want, remove it. Then add it to your cart. Say add to cart. And the 15%, if it's over £63 or over $88, you will save 15% off it, the checkout. That will automatically come off for you, so you will see the reduction as soon as you add it to your cart. As I said, if you want to grab our beauty box, I've also put the beauty box link above in the description up top. So if you want to grab that, or you want to know more about the beauty box, put beauty box in the comments, guys, and I can come back and tell you all about the beauty box. I can tell you about whether you want to run it as a hobby, whether you want to have it solely for yourself with all the discount and save yourself future discount and get yourself a credit voucher. The website is set up for yourself. You don't have to do anything. As I said, you can have it as a hobby or you can have it as a business. As I say, if you want it as a business, just let me know and I can hook you up with all the online training, and you'll get the support from me and my team to get you started if that's what you want to do. And to be honest, guys, £69 for over £350 of product. If you walked into a shop and saw that on display saying over 350 retail value of products for a bargain price of £69, I'm pretty sure you'd grab it if you saw it in the flesh. It's no different when you sit here. And as I said, you get all that amount of stuff in that box with all the benefits of saving yourself 20 to 25% commission, which is paid back 3 hours after you place your orders for your products. And even if you don't want to run it as a business and you want to get stuff for your family, for your sister, your mum, your auntie, you're going to save yourself commission on everything you buy for yourself or close friends and family. It is such an amazing deal, guys. It really is. And I just want to give you value for your money. I don't get paid for the beauty box. I don't get a percentage for that beauty box. I don't even earn commission on that beauty box. You know, in a one way, I am doing myself out of you becoming my customer by saying to you, get the beauty box. But at the end of the day, guys, I want to give you the best value for your money. And that's what I do. That's what I come up here and I tell you every day about how amazing our makeup is. You've got a love it guarantee. You are a mission behind our makeup, that you are helping survivors of child and adolescent sexual abuse, getting them the help that they need and stuff like that. And you know, 10% of every product that we sell goes to the foundation so they can keep this ongoing all the time. It is just amazing. I am absolutely so chuffed. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I said, if you are catching me on the replay and you are a newbie, then please put hashtag new. Or if you don't want to put hashtag new, or let me know where you're watching from, chuck me a heart, chuck me a thumbs up. But if you have found this of value or I resonate with you, then please press anywhere on the screen, press follow, like my page, come and send me your friends request if you like. And if you have found value in this, and you can sprinkle, I would appreciate if you sprinkle and then put in the comments that you sprinkled, so I can come back and say thank you personally. So that's it for today, guys. This is day 26 of my 31 days live challenge. I will be back tomorrow, the 27th, for another makeup look. I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet, but I'm sure I shall pick out. But hopefully I'll come back in and hope you like. Do you like those colours? I really do like that look. I think it looks really nice. So if you like that look, then the link's there for you to use, guys. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you for tuning in. Go and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. If you are out in the sun, be safe, because you will get sunburned. It is hot and the rays are very, very dangerous this time of year. So do not get yourself burnt and stuff. And if you are out and about, then please stay safe. Keep your distance, guys. It's not worth the risk. And I'll see you tomorrow. So all take care. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.